14 pieces of material are outside of the battle just having a cigarette. All right? Pawn takes f5. All right? And now unfortunately 187 brain kicks in, white plays rook takes f5. So Joe's idea was to trade. He miscounts. And luckily, he doesn't go all in. Sometimes as a beginner, you just take everything. Joe resets and plays queen e5. Now you'll notice Joe here spent 18 seconds probably questioning why he ever downloaded the chess.com app. And now he is down a full rook, but he still has attacking possibilities. The bishop could still come here. The rook still has to come here. You got to set what's called a mating net. You got to make sure the king can't escape over there. Black here plays the very powerful bishop takes c2. Winning yet another pawn. Black now up 5 points of material. White plays rook d2, saving his rook. And black again moves the bishop. He couldn't move it back to the home square. Bishop f5. And now I got to give credit where it's due because Joe never let up. Joe in this position could have just fallen over and said, you know what? I'm going to lose. No, Joe attacks g4. And if we know anything about our protagonists with the black pieces, they are going to move the bishop to the homes. Very close. Close but no cigar. Did not move the bishop to the home square, but moved it very, very close. Now, if you're playing white here, you got to do this. But Joe, a man of principle, a man of tunnel vision, g4, h4. Here we go. And now, officially, you are completely lost. You are completely lost here because black should move the queen and trade queens. White has no danger to the black position with no queen. The queen is a very powerful piece. And instead of that, black plays rook g7. Now white is winning. Very close. Bishop c4, rook f2. Black has to find only moves to survive. Bishop c4 swarms the king. But with his pawn threatened, Joe plays g5. And black is yet again winning if he brings his queen to help. Black plays h6, trying to fight back. And yet again, Joe has to activate his bishop and his rook. He's refusing to do so. He's not! He finds bishop c4, 20 seconds spent on this move, absolutely clutch find. Rook f2 is basically mate. The black king completely stranded in the open. H takes g5, and Joe does not tunnel vision. He does not take back. He plays rook f2 check. Rook f2 check, he's found it. Oh my goodness, the 187! And black can only block the check until he is mated. The king has no legal moves, and this is a lesson for why you should not hide your queen in the corner of the board in a bunker. Black plays rook f7, and the game is over. Joe finds rook f7, king g8, and queen